right? Right? For, we all know. Every team that's bad, when they fight, when they go against me, they automatically turn sweaty for no reason. So yeah, hey, bro, you're 3-10 with Amari Cooper, Chris Jones, That QB must be garbage. I don't know. Defense must be bad or something. There's no way you're 3-10. Bro, can't believe he broke the record yesterday. Freaking 31 touchdowns or something. Kendricks has 6 interceptions. No, Martin Kendricks is out.
Today, from Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, it's Week 15 of the NFL on EA Sports.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Today, rivals square off in the NFC East, and we've got a great matchup between the Washington football team and the Philadelphia Eagles.
I didn't even notice I had
on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. The former 2nd-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of
literally
scrimmage.
like hung onto him for bare life.
Gregory Rousseau able to bring him down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the gun to give to Mixon.
Bro.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Well, they're not about to stop mixing. I'm not mixing. Tyreek or
Throwing is Mahomes on
so they try to stop
him
running.
Roll him out right.
That's not the only
going
thing
deep for Hill. And that is
Tyreek
going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 54 yards. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. They'll give it to Mixon. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Mixon again.
Blocks.
Just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. And he is into the end zone.
Yeah,
Patrick Mahomes. Fine work there on the touchdown run. And the Eagles drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it was all kept by Patrick Mahomes using his legs to get in the end zone. Now following the touchdown, Hoff Richter to kick off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. They'll be led out by their quarterback in his 10th NFL season now.
How are we now
a
3-10?
Pro Bowler, Kirk Cousins.
He had the numbers of the game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
First down, here's Cousins. And
bro, that was on the receiver. I can't lie to you. He was wide and he kept running.
Charles already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Open man, here's Conklin. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. This will wind up a loss on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. Here's Hill on the return. That'll go as a 39-yard punt. Give him 9 on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They go play fake. Mahomes.
Are you serious?
Incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end, or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat, and it drives them crazy because they understand that without a quarterback, they don't make the plays that they make. They also don't feel like they get enough credit for bailing out some of the throws the quarterbacks make.
Absolutely. Takes 2 to tango. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Snap coming at 1, and it's Mahomes. Flush to his right. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds.
Bro.
So it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
I'm not even worried.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Sliding out of the pocket. Looking for Hill again. This time it's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. How about the first quarter he's putting together out wide? Pretty impressive.
I think that he likes the fact that we're playing this as a day game. You know, some guys, they respond better in the evenings. For some reason, it builds up. For this guy, day game, and he is off and running. You're exactly right. 100 might be conservative with the start that he's had here in the first quarter.
Yeah, by the numbers, he's on pace for 200-plus right now.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space.
That's what I'm saying. They ain't doing nothing.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Steps away. Oh, he gets free left side. And he'll take it into the zone for the Eagles touchdown. Patrick Mahomes with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Eagles are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm. Relax a little bit and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
Now following the touchdown, Hoffman to the kickoff. Here's Chris Claybrooks to return. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
Christian McCaffrey, where are you going?
It's just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called, and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got a look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. He takes this for 3 to the 29. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Cousins to throw it.
Let's go.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, They've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks again after this one.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Now Hill to return it. 43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top 4.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams on defense and may blitz more in the beginning.
It's a warranty. That is disrespectful.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A big connection on that one. 34 yards.
They started this drive with terrific field position, and it's going to get even better after that play. Had great options with where they started, so they decided to press their advantage, and it paid off.
Mixon with a 1st down carry.
Mixon. Mixon not going down.
This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
There are so many definitions of a complete back. I think most people think a guy who can block, a guy who can catch, and a guy who can run. But how about when you put it all together as a runner, and you can fake people out, you can be shifty, and also run with some power and break tackles, as we just saw on that pickup. Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Mahomes going to go on 4th down.
Kelsey was
flushed out right. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown. Joe Mixon from 6 yards away. And the Eagles add on to their lead. Boy, so if you are scoring at home, Charles, and God bless you if you are, but that's now 3 drives and 3 touchdowns.
So in a baseball game, wouldn't that wreak havoc on your scorecard?
Yeah.
I mean, with all the action that's happening now, how they got here, whatever cliche you want to bring into it, they're locked into a groove, they're clicking up all cylinders. Bottom line, they're piling up the points.
Now following the touchdown, Hoff Richter to kick off. Clay Brooks to return it. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
He
drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing is Cousins.
37.
Incomplete. Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far offensively or even defensively for that matter. They can use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Watch out for Hill on the return. 13 yards the tally on the return there. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they, if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC on the other. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
What's up?
Touchdown. Philadelphia. Tyreek Hill. His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Eagles are able to add on to their first half lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. Clay Brooks to return it. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Washington
they ran the ball.
Down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd down and 12. To throw is Kelsey.
Let's go, sack!
Pressure too much this time. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon. Here's Britton Colquitt now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And this returnable for Hill. 1:54 left on the clock here in quarter number 2. All right, coming up at intermission. Charles, you want to wait to enhance your Saturday?
I certainly do.
I've got just a thing for you. It's the coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll be alongside at half to take us through the weekend in the NFL. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Mahomes' throw taken in here by Chase. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
It's been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
On first down, Mahomes. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete.
Yeah.
Well, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down. They fake the give. Now Mahomes to Mixon on the check down. Heck of a move, and then brought down near the 23. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing, the route running.
And he's in for his touchdown. Joe Mixon, as the first half is winding down. And the Eagles will extend their lead here just before halftime.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Oh, how about this? No good. Just his second miss of the year, and our score will stay right where it is. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Clay Brooks to return it. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Second down at 4. Final play of the half, Cousins. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. One of the best of the early games, we'll highlight it there. The Giants in for a stern test at home at MetLife Stadium as they get set to take on the Dallas Cowboys. Excellent games in the late afternoon window as well. One being out in Los Angeles, where it'll be the Rams taking on the Seattle Seahawks. Then, on Sunday night, a big one in the NFC South. The Saints and Bucks from Tampa, 8:20 Eastern Time. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Washington down on
For
the
the field goal.
scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. Clay Brooks to return it. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try to
Let's go, Kendrick, with the sack.
Down he goes. Eric Kendricks, he gets the sack there.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
Well, the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus
Of course, he
far.
caught that one.
And he'll be taken
From
down,
third
but
and
not before
22.
they work it across midfield.
Christian
A
Kirk.
big play that time through the air.
He's kinda late.
36 yards.
That play been over. Kind of late.
Cousins now to throw on first down. And his throw here's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
On second down, McCaffrey. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. And that is no good.
Dang, bro. Now who did the ball
And
at
this score will
47?
stay right where it is.
That is crazy.
Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle. And now he's inching closer to a 200-yard game. He's been so solid.
And he's really denting the pride of the guys playing defense, too, because there's certain barriers that you just don't want to give up. You never want to give up a 100-yard rusher, a 100-yard receiver. He's closing in on 200 yards. Wow, that's a really big game.
Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. On play action, it's Mahomes. Rolling to his right. And going deep for Hill. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there.
Good Tyreek.
Big connection on that one. 34 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Yep, turn into a yard.
Here's a give to Mixon.
Nice blocks. Nice blocks. Let's go. We got to the one.
Tackle, but then
Nice
quickly
blocks.
brought down. But a nice little gain. Keep in mind they can still get a first down here as they come up on 2nd and inches. Mahomes now to throw. Dumps it off to Mixon. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And they're going to have a 3rd down.
It don't matter. Probably Kelsey with it.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He'll buy some time right.
Boom. Let's go. Let's go, boys.
Justin Jefferson, his 5th touchdown now on the year.
I can't lie, that's a good
Eagles
read by
are
me.
pouring it on.
Missed.
And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Clay Brooks to return it. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Wow, Las Vegas is 9-4 now. That's actually pretty solid. 6 and 7, and they're in the playoffs.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point.
And he dropped it.
Couldn't bring it in.
And
Pretty
he dropped
symptomatic of how this game's been going. Here's Britton Colquitt now.
Yeah, we got some bro. We'll fly for you.
5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Taken in at the 22. A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Patrick Mahomes on his way out for their next drive. And the numbers for the last drive, and he was perfect, which maybe isn't surprising because he has not missed a pass in this game yet.
And it lets you know just how precise things have to be for a quarterback to be perfect, because that means the line's blocking really well. No one's dropping any of the passes thrown to them, and the quarterback is accurate. It's almost like a pitcher throwing a no-hitter or a perfect game, isn't it? He's the principal guy, but he needs a lot of help.
Time to find out if he can keep that perfect game going here, partner. Mahomes now on 1st down, escaping the pressure right. Able to avoid him at the 40, and he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
500 rushing yards in the
category of not fair, because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary this time.
Tyreek! Let's go, bro.
Tyreek Hill. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Eagles are able to extend
Bro, we're
their
shredding
lead
this offense, and we're shredding this defense.
You have fun with this one, partner?
I am. I mean, he's been fun to watch under
I missed 2 field goals, so we're going to try to get our points
getting
back.
to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone, this guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on, just carving them up.
4 touchdown passes, carving them up as well. Seems like
Patrick
everything he
Mahomes
throws is going to be a completion.
He is a goal fan. He shredded like 2 tackles, like 2 or 3 of them. Look at this. Look, he goes in. First off that one, and they jump off, he still misses. Look at this. Boom, this off him. Boom, jumps, hits, misses. Dude, that was a pretty good run. I love him this like theme song.
Following the touchdown, Richter to kick off. Clay Brooks to return it. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air.
That was a touchdown right there. I can't watch it. Unless somebody could have caught up to it.
Continue here. On 3rd down, Cousins.
That was a touchdown too.
Couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic.
Bro, that was 2 touchdowns that drive, bro. Maybe we could have.
Colquitt now, as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
I could and then I tried to go pick up the ball and they wouldn't let me pick up the ball. At least I'm glad I ain't touching it. So.
After this is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
At least I didn't touch it.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Mixon gets the nod to start the drive, and there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep.
Bro.
And here's another tackle made at the line. So
oh my
God. On the football now.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
Buying time to his left. That is caught by Josh Oliver, the former San Jose State Spartan. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
No, offensive line was garbage on that. They were just being sloppy. They were just being sloppy. We all know that. Dude, offensive line was garbage right there.
Inside the 15-yard line.
And then dude runs to the outside and nobody can get there. Why are you celebrating?
His 9th touchdown of the season.
You shouldn't be celebrating, bro. It's 48-7. Like, look at the score, bro. Look at the score. You can be doing all that celebrating just because you made a touchdown.
Extra point
but hey, we're up by 41.
Score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
I'm not even mad.
It's Gay to kick this one away.
This is irritating. I'm not mad about them scoring, but the fact that my offensive line choked that hard was crazy.
Past the 25,
like, dude.
To the 28-yard line.
And then when could people ever catch on that offense? So
the Eagles offense,
I didn't like their run. Didn't go anywhere for 2 plays in a row.
In the NFC. Well, we do know, Charles, they will be in the playoffs. They currently sit at pole position #1, but nothing set in stone right now.
This. The offensive line is terrible for run blocking today. I don't know. Like, there's something wrong with this offensive line right now.
Win the division. Win the division. You know you're in the playoffs. It means something. It means a home game. It means a number of other things, but winning the division is paramount. You're right. They won't step off the gas here. Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line is getting some smiles on its faces. And
offensive line is garbage today. Y'all get like a C because you look at this pass blocking, perfection, but they Tyreek. I will come in your house and murder your entire family if you drop this next pass. I swear to God.
Team, as an underdog,
I don't care.
They haven't forced a single turnover in this game.
And right now they're losing, so no turnovers might lead to no victory.
Bro, what is up with this?
Straight down to the turf, incomplete. Washington
Twice.
will take control of the
Twice.
football in great
This
field
is twice.
position.
This is twice. Offensive line is choked and nobody got open. Nobody. I mean, absolutely nobody got open.
Cousins now. Quick slant caught by Kirk. And he's tackled
This
a yard
defense, you
short
can
of the
tell.
marker.
They're
Good
like,
gain
oh,
of
we got the
9 on
lead. We
first
don't got to
down.
do anything. Like, that's how they're acting right now. Because now I'm
Throw
pissed.
again on second down.
Bro,
Cousins.
when has this
The
offense ever
connection to
caught?
Hooper.
When?
And down
When?
inside the
When?
15,
When? Where? And
shy
how?
of 10. Back-to-back good plays
Fucking
have them on
man.
the move on first down. This is
Y'all
McCaffrey on the
fucking.
give.
Oh my god, y'all.
8 yards on the
Y'all
pickup, and
full
now
of
they'll have some
fuckers, bro.
options on second
This
and short.
fucking defense is gonna piss me off. They already have. I swear to God. Like, y'all can't block for shit no more. Y'all can't fucking shed tackle.
Again, they run again.
What
it's
is this
McCaffrey.
shit? This is
He's
dog
across
shit. This is
for a
straight dog shit. What the
touchdown.
fuck are y'all
Too
doing?
little, too
What
late.
the fuck are
But
y'all
he
doing?
does get in for 6.
Straight
No
fucking
wonder you're
dog
grinning.
shit,
You
bro.
just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed, I did, my good man.
Fuck this entire fucking offense.
Extra point by Gay is up and
This
good
defense is
as they
fucking
make the score just a
Like,
slight
how are you
bit
gonna
more
blow up,
respectable
shatter
in the final
them?
quarter of play.
For fucking three
Following the
quarters,
touchdown,
and then
here's
the
Gay
fourth
to
quarter
kick it
start playing
away.
sloppy. Like, oh, or 48-14. Yeah. Same with the
On
offensive
return,
line,
here
bro.
comes Smith out of the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds
Nice.
across the 25.
I'm not running the ball no more. We don't even go anywhere.
Offense ready to give us another look. And they
Tyree
just continue
dropping
to roll
passes.
right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4.
There we go, Tyree. There you go. There you go. That's my boy. The speeds. The speeds. He's gone. He's gone. The speeds. Eagles.
Add to their totals.
Let's go,
That
boys.
is a dangerous combination right there as we are learning quickly. Mahomes to Hill.
And think about the number of ways that they are dangerous, because Hill can run past anyone, so he can throw it all the way downfield to him. But also on the shorter catches, as we saw here, catch it underneath, catch it in front of someone, he makes a move or uses his speed, and he's still gone. Either way, he can go the distance.
And either way, good luck. Now following the touchdown, Hoff Richter to kick off. Clay Brooks to return it. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Now comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. And after a sluggish start, he's really bounced back. The numbers bear that out.
And you're a baseball guy, partner. How many at-bats over the course of a baseball season?
Oh, boy, 4 in a game.
Yeah, about 4 in a game.
4 times 162.
350 or so, right? Sometimes it takes a while for a guy to get
Bro,
going.
come
That's
on,
my
fucking
point. It's not
play
the first few
defense.
carries. You don't worry about that.
Like, y'all are
As they
something
go
else.
along, get that guy
Y'all play
lathered up,
good,
get
and
those
then y'all
blocking
play
assignments
absolute
down.
garbage.
Those 2-yard gains turn
Like,
into bigger gains as the game moves along.
I don't care what y'all do.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in
Intercept,
the
force
fourth
fumble,
quarter of
sack
what
the
has been a
QB, play
one-sided
defense,
affair.
man. Force
So it's Washington with the
incompletions.
football
That's
here as we
it.
welcome you back.
All I'm
And got a
asking,
first
man.
and 10 as they search
All
for
I'm
a late
asking.
score.
Like,
Now
y'all
he
let
dumps this
bro.
off over the middle. And he's able to get this one down to the
I didn't say get your
40-yard
ankle
line.
snapped. I said
They're gonna
play
need to get
defense.
up and set in
I
a
didn't say
hurry.
let Christian McCaffrey just go
On
on.
first and 10, Cousins throwing over the middle.
37.
and
This is like the
it's
second time you could
incomplete.
have interception. You
They've
can pay
given up
attention
a
to
few
where the
first
ball is
downs on
at.
this drive, but getting the
Telling
incompletion
you.
there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Bro, alright now. That was not fair.
And give him
I don't blame
6
that on my
yards
defense.
here
That
as
should
he
have been
stopped near
intercepted.
the
I can't
35
lie.
at the 34.
Like, it went through his hands
They'll
into
throw
the other
again.
person's hands.
Cousins.
There it is.
Into
There
heavy
it is.
traffic,
There
and
it
it's
is. There it is.
intercepted.
There it is. There it is. There's my defense. Here's my defense. Patrick Surtain.
32-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously give the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
Jamar Chase! I mean, Justin Jefferson! Justin Jefferson! Justin Jefferson! Let's go! I wish they had a greedy in this game, because that should have been a greedy deserved moment. Oh my God. Let's go. Holy crap.
But they decided to play this one all the way out, and I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Food's ready? Okay, hold on. Oh, alright, I'm just gonna sim the game because my food's ready. I mean, the game's already over, so might as well just sim the game. Cause I gotta eat. End the game. At least my defense played defense. Eagles.
It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about
Man,
themselves,
peace.
can
Stay
they?
blessed.
I mean,
God blessed. Peace.